welcomes you to the following presentation of the National Football League.
Now, from the Metroplex, we join you from Jerry World, AT&T Stadium in Arlington. Tonight, a good one in the NFC. It's the Green Bay Packers and the Dallas Cowboys. Along with Greg Olsen, that's Brandon McManus to get this one underway. Off we go on Sunday Night Football. And this will work out quite well. We'll get it all the way out to the 30-yard line. The Cowboys come out, and they are led out by Dak Prescott, as they have been for a decade. Wow. It's his 10th season as a Cowboy, three-time Pro Bowler, who is now 32 years old.
I don't know about you, Mike, but my biggest takeaway from our meeting with him was just how important it is that they get off to a fast start. He made it very clear. They wanted to put their opponent on their heels right from the jump. So I think early in this game, they're going to come out swinging right from the opening whistle.
And he's out of bounds up beyond the 45-yard line. They gained 17 on that one. A very quick first down.
I think this is something we're going to see a lot here tonight. The ability to use this run game to really set the tone coming out here for this offense.
On first down, right back to Williams. Up there, maybe a yard.
On the stop. 1 yard gain brings up second and 9 at their 49-yard line.
They'll work just shy of midfield on 2nd and 9. A shotgun snap for Prescott. That's complete to Cavante Turpin. He's going to be out of bounds, but he's got the first down. A pickup of 8.
One of the easiest ways to negate these really good pass rushes in the NFL, Mike, is just to simply get the ball out of the quarterback's hand as fast as possible. And sometimes it's by design, sometimes it's based on need. But really nice job there by the quarterback, getting into the hands of his receiver and then see what he can do after the catch.
They'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
I think it's a smart play, especially this early in the game. I don't think you want to start forcing throws, take any unnecessary risks. Allow your team to get settled in, don't have any sudden change turnovers. So I think in the end there, he made the right move.
2nd and 10. They run over center with Williams. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line. A pickup of 14 on that one. First down, Cowboys.
First down. First and 10 at the 28-yard line.
And these are the explosive runs that open everything up. There's all this conversation about the value of the run game, but when you take a look at the best running teams, Mike, it's not necessarily how many yards they run for, it's how many big plays do they generate on the ground. And when you can generate big plays on the ground, it makes everything so much more difficult for the defense. A bit of a quick hitter here. What you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot. But they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short gain.
Now a second down throw for Prescott. This one is caught by Turpin. And they'll work this close to a first down, maybe just a tad short.
All right, so anytime you're facing the blitz, the best thing you can do as an offense is just get the ball out of your hand. Get into the hands of receiver, run after catch. In this case, nice job by the defense, rallying to the ball. Modest gain.
It's the quarterback with a sneak. And he will have a Cowboys first down. At least it would appear that way. Didn't get it by much. conversion on 3rd and 1.
At the 17.
I know it's early in this game, but in my mind, that's 4-down territory, and certainly now the coach doesn't have to make that decision. He keeps it on the ground on 3rd and short, gets a fresh set of downs, and now we got to see if they can come away with some points.
And boy, tough to bring down there, fighting forward for a gain of 7.
I think every running back's dream is that he's going to run through a wide-open hole and have breakaway touchdowns, but that's not necessarily the case very often in the NFL. So the backs that are the best are the ones that can get more yardage than maybe what's blocked for. And I think this is a nice physical game here that they can continue to build off of.
A second effort, and he is in. Miles Sanders. Touchdown, Dallas. A terrific way to start this one. Not only a touchdown, but a nice long march down the field. Makes it a long walk back to the bench for the defense.
Mike, that's about as good as you can imagine starting a game offensively. To be able to sustain that many plays and be able to cap it off with a touchdown, that is a dream start for this offense.
Brandon Aubrey now for the extra point. It's up and through. Cowboys will take a 7-0 lead. So now, after the touchdown, out is Aubrey to kick this one away. Bo Melton on the return. And a decent return there. He'll get this up just shy of the 30. So the Packers come out, and they are led by Jordan Love, who followed Aaron Rodgers after playing apprentice for a couple of seasons. And now for Love, it is his 3rd season as the Green Bay starter.
You know, Mike, it's kind of become cliche. You know, these guys come onto the field and we say, hey, you got to defend every blade of grass. They can make every throw, but that's exactly the case anytime this guy's lined up behind center. And the amount of stress that it puts on your pass defense, on your secondary to know, I've got to defend sideline to sideline, line of scrimmage to the end zone. No matter where that ball is snapped, that's a tall task. And we're going to have to mix up coverages and be really sound on the back end, or this guy can really kill you.
From the 34, here's 2nd and 4. Off the play fake. Here's Love. First throw of the game is going to be intercepted. That's the safety, Malik Hooker. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
This is an area of the offense, Mike, that's going to have to find its rhythm now as this game unfolds. They talked all week, come out early, get some completions, settle down this quarterback. Well, in return, he throws an early pick. It's too early to go away from the game plan. There's a lot of game left, but this passing game is going to have to get on track throughout the rest of this game.
The Cowboys offense going to take over now for the 2nd time. They'll have a short field, looking to build on the lead. A gift, and here comes Williams. He'll be taken down after a gain of 2.
Edgerrin Cooper on the stop. 2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8 at the Packers' 41-yard line.
From the 41, here's 2nd and 8. It's another run here for Williams. And he's going to be taken down, but not until he reaches the 20-yard line. They get 21 on that one. That's good for a Dallas first down.
1st and 10 at the 20-yard line.
Well, that right there, Mike, is your once-a-game reminder of just the importance of short tackling. This run never gets anywhere near where it ends up if that initial hit was stronger and he was able to take him down.
And this time they are ready for him. Throw for a loss. And it's second down.
Behind the line of scrimmage.
Some defensive ends specialize in getting after the quarterback. Some defensive ends specialize in run game. This guy can really make an impact on both, as we saw here for that tackle for loss.
Lost one on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11. Operating from the gun, here's Dak. That is caught, and he's in. Sunday Turpin, touchdown Cowboys.
You know, Mike, at this level, not all touchdowns are created equal. There's some plays that result in touchdowns, and then there are touchdown strikes. And this one is the latter. I mean, you talk about a confidently thrown ball on the money downfield. It doesn't get a lot better than this, and his receiver is able to take it in for 6.
Now Aubrey for the extra point. He's got it, and the Cowboys move out on top, 14-0.
14. Packers nothing.
So now, after the touchdown, out is Aubrey to kick this one away. For the return, it's Keyshawn Nixon. And he will be taken down here as the first quarter of play will come to an end. So, we are through one here on Sunday Night Primetime. 14-0 is our score. We're back to Arlington in a moment. We begin quarter number 2. The Packers have the football as they are set to start the drive with 1st and 10. Out of the shotgun, it's Love. He's got the rookie out of Texas, Matthew Golden. That keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a first down completion of 7 yards.
These are the play calls, Mike, that offensive coordinators use to just get their quarterback and their passing game into some sort of rhythm. Easy pitch and catch, get the ball out of his hand, see a completion. These typically, as the game goes on, lead to bigger and bigger gains.
Throw on the move is caught. And he's going to be out of bounds, just shy of midfield. 14 yards. First time he's caught a ball here tonight, and it is good for a first down.
Really nice job there, Mike. I mean, he sees the blitz coming and just gets the ball out of his hands. Understand where your outlets are. It results in an easy pitch and catch and move the chains.
That's over the middle and intercepted. Picked up by the former first-rounder, Ben Murray. And the Cowboys are going to get the football here at their own 38-yard line.
And these are the throws that are really holding the offense back right now, Mike. He just has to make better decisions because you're not going to win many games when you turn the ball over at this rate.
The Cowboys offense and Javonte Williams getting set for this next possession. Their lead sits at 14-0 here in this second quarter. Looking to run away with this one before halftime. Now a 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line. They'll start this on the ground. It's Williams. And that'll be good for about a half dozen. He'll set up second down.
He was brought down at the 45-yard line. It's a pickup of 6. Brings up second and 4.
To throw is Prescott. Off-balance throw. It's complete. And he'll get about 5 here as he's out of bounds for the first down.
That's good.
You can see in the eyes of the quarterback, he's trying to push this ball initially downfield, but with the defense doing a good job keeping a lid on the coverage, he's forced to check this ball down to the shallow route. But this is something that they know in the future. If I need a couple yards, they can come back to this play.
The tackle's going to be made down at the 40-yard line. They get 10 yards on the hook up there. First down, Cowboys.
I'd like to see them do a better job here the rest of the game, Mike, just disguising the coverage from the pre-snap look to the post-snap look. And what I mean is, when you have a quarterback at this level, and what they see before the ball's in their hands is the exact same thing they see once they do get the ball. Everything is just so much easier for them to process. Change the look, change the coverages, move your safeties. Make the quarterback have to process with the ball in his hand.
He'll try again here. Second and 10. Williams gets it on the draw. And some good block with the point of attack. Pick up on 7, and it brings up first down.
It's tough to completely celebrate, Mike, when you don't pick up the first down, but that's a run you will take every single time. I mean, good yardage, in a lot of situations, it'll get you the first down, just not here.
Third and short. Prescott. He'll try to run for it. An injured player on the field, that is Micah Parsons, who needs some medical attention. So as they look at the injured player, we'll take a timeout. So here's a 1st and 10 now, down inside the 20. They'll go with Williams. And they continue to be tough to stop. Chance to extend the lead even further as they are set up with 1st and goal.
That's another Cowboys first down.
And this offense just continues to chew up yards and get first down after first down. And defensively now, you find yourself a little bit on your heels. You're defending a goal-to-go situation. They need to step up here and get a stop.
On play action, here's Dak. He's got his big tight end, Jake Ferguson. Touchdown, Dallas. Greg, it's the quarterback's best friend, and you were that guy for a lot of years. The tight end in a tight area with man coverage.
Yeah, it's really twofold, Mike, right? First and foremost, we see so many of these tight ends around the league that now have gotten to the point where one-on-one matchups, that's advantage offense. But then even in the cases they don't create great separation, Mike, it's their size, their catch radius. It's such a friendly target for the quarterback that when things get tight in the red zone, they look to the tight end.
The extra point by Aubrey is good. Cowboys will take themselves to a 21-0 lead. So now, after the touchdown, out is Aubrey to kick this one away. Melton now to return. He'll get this up to the 28-yard line. Nice place for the drive to start. The Packers offense ready for this next possession. They find themselves down 3 touchdowns here. Need to flip the script in a hurry. And they'll start it here on first down. On play action, Luck. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. On 1st and 10, here's Luck. Look in the middle, that's Kraft. He's got it. And that keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a first down completion of 7 yards.
Second and 3 at the 36-yard line.
Second down, they need 3. That's to the left side and taken in by Golden.
This pitch and catch may have looked routine, but I promise you, Mike, these types of anticipatory throws, especially outside the numbers, they don't occur without countless reps, oftentimes when nobody's even watching.
They'll look to pick this up, 3rd and a yard. Back to throw is Love. That's Dobbs open left side. And he's going to pick up the first down. He knew where that marker was and made sure he got beyond first down.
When you decide to throw the ball on 3rd and 1, typically, Mike, what you're doing is you start from the top down. If you have the big shot downfield, take it. If not, the quarterback works through his progression, finds the medium target, picks up the first down.
And they'll get about half of what they needed to pick up a 5 and sets out 2nd and 5.
Brings up 2nd and 4.
It's not the big play they were hoping for, but first down efficiency, staying ahead of the chains, is what every offense is trying to find, and it brings up a manageable 2nd down.
They'll come up now for 2nd down and 4. To throw is Love. That's to Reed. He's got it. And he'll take it on in. Jaden Reed. Touchdown, Packers. Well, that is a step in the right direction, finding the end zone. I don't know, Greg. Could this be building some momentum for these guys, and that's important before halftime?
Absolutely, and I think the biggest thing this coach is trying to get across right now on the sideline, Mike, is let's just cut into this lead, and let's make it a one-score game at half. So they still got some work to do, but if they can go into halftime, regroup, catch their breath, just keep it close, give yourself a fighting chance here out of the break.
Brandon McManus now to add the extra point. The kick is good. And the Packers get back in it. It is 21-7. Still a little time. Final minute of this first half. We'll see if they can do anything with this kickoff that is coming their way. They play it short, take it at the 15-yard line. And their drive will begin at the 30-yard line. The Cowboys offense and Javonte Williams getting set for this next possession. The lead is a couple of touchdowns as this drive kicks off 1st and 10. From the shotgun, it's Dak. He'll get this complete. It's George Pickens.
George Pickens. 8 yards on the pickup. Brings up 2nd and 2 at the 38-yard line.
Here's 2nd and 2. On the carry, it's Williams. And he's going to be out of bounds. Triple zeros up there on the clock. We have reached the end of the first half.
Okay, Mike, thanks very much. Welcome in, everyone, to the downtown Orlando studios. Scott Hansen and crew with you for a short and sweet halftime, as this game's had a little bit of everything to it. We'll find out which side can establish some tempo in the third quarter as we're ready to kick off the second half. Back out to our commentary team, Mike Tirico and Greg Olson.
Welcome back, everyone, for quarter number 3. Both teams. Here's Nixon on the return. He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the 25-yard line. The Packers offense ready to get going again. They'll have it first in this third quarter. They trail by 2 touchdowns, so time is now. Got to get that rally going. It starts with 1st and 10. Go play action with Love. That's the crack, the tight end downfield. And he'll be brought down, but not before they get this all the way up near midfield. An ideal beginning to this drive. 24 on the first play. From the gun, here comes Jacobs. And he will take this all the way down to the Packers' 26-yard line. Another big play and another first down. 26 on that one.
Interior of this offensive line did a great job clearing some space. The back saw it quick and he hit it. The next thing you know, he was in the secondary for a big pickup.
That one just too far out in front, and it's incomplete. Jaden Reed was the intended target. It's 2nd down.
I love taking a shot downfield, especially after that previous play results in such a long run. I mean, the ability to create an explosive offense both on the ground and through the air. That's what every single team strives for in the NFL, and I like the way this possession's working out.
And he nearly got free. But as it is, gain of 6. It sets up 3rd down.
A gain of 6 yards. And it's 3rd down.
Here's Love. That's caught right side. It's the tight end Musgrave. And he'll try to use that size and push forward, but it will not work. They're going to get him down behind the line.
Linebacker certainly wasn't fooled on that play. Not only does he get there in a hurry, but he's able to secure that tackle and bring him down for a loss.
Brandon McManus and the field goal unit come on. This one from 39 yards out. McManus's kick is good. And the Packers cut the deficit a bit. The new score is now 21-10.
And when you find yourself down double digits, you don't want to make habit of settling for these field goals. It does allow them to chip away a little bit and cut into this deficit, but they've got to find a way to score touchdowns.
Brandon McManus
go once more as the kick's away. Devontae Turpin on the return. Nice job by the return team as he takes it across the 30-yard line. The Cowboys offense trotting back out for their first involvement of this second half. Going to be looking to possibly push this to a 3-score advantage. Work to do on this drop. 1st and 10. Prescott going to make the read and keep it himself. And he'll be met in the backfield and dropped behind the line of scrimmage.
Still 1st down.
So a lot of options on the table now. It's 1st and 5. Dak going to run with it himself. He's going to give himself up, but not before he picks up the 1st down.
So, Mike, at the core of a successful zone replay is that the quarterback understands which defender is he responsible for. That is the defender they're trying to put in a bind. In this case, he chooses the runner. The quarterback pulls the ball, and he's able to take off for a big gain.
This one is complete. It's Pickens. That keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a 1st down completion of 7 yards.
So they have these rules for the receivers, Mike. They call them green grass rules. And the idea is if you're running across the field and you're looking at the quarterback, you're going to stay on the run. If you're not looking at the quarterback, that tells him, I'm going to sit in this soft zone. I'm going to, what they call, punch and pivot and stop. That tells the quarterback to put the ball on your chest. That nonverbal communication between the receiver and the quarterback, recognizing when you're open or stay open, that's the stuff that makes a lot of these offenses so difficult to defend.
So they come to the line for 1st down and 10. Prescott now. To him and take him down, take it back to the other side of midfield.
The defensive coaches, they preached all week, Mike. They have to have relentless pursuit of this quarterback when he tries to extend the play. So often it results in a great play for the offense and a big pickup. This time, because of that pursuit, it leads to a big loss.
Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long. A shotgun snap for Prescott. He's got that complete to Turpin. Down the sideline. And he will score. Devontae Turpin. Touchdown Cowboys. He's got another one. His 2nd touchdown of the evening. A terrific job all the way around, especially after the catch, Greg, to take it to the end zone for a touchdown.
I'm just so impressed by the acceleration of this receiver, Mike. He catches what is a short pass, and he's able to turn it up the field and take it all the way for 6. That is an impressive play right after catch.
Aubrey now for the extra point. He knocks it through. And the Cowboys will extend this 3rd quarter lead. Packers 10. So now, after the touchdown, out is Aubrey to kick this one away. Melton now to return. He'll get this up past the 20. That's where they'll set up shop. The Packers offense ready to get back at it. They're in need of points in a big way as they set out on 1st and 10. Set up to throw. He'll take a shot down the middle of the field. That one broken up. It is incomplete. They tried the shot on 1st down. Couldn't connect. He'll bring up 2nd down.
This secondary, they just continue to impress me this entire game. I mean, it just feels like every ball is contested. Even the ones that are complete, those windows are tight. In this case, a really nice job knocking the ball away, and I just can't say enough about how hard these guys compete on every play.
He'll get about 6 before he's taken down.
Well, this is a great example of the old saying, Mike. You never go broke taking a profit. And give credit to this quarterback. I know it's not the big, explosive play he was looking for, but getting the ball into the hands of his running back, allow him to pick up some extra yardage after the catch.
From the gun, on 3rd down, it's low. And that is incomplete. He's trying to connect with Matthew Boyd in that zone. And that's going to lead to a 4th down.
Missed opportunities like these are a big reason why they find themselves down double digits here in the 3rd quarter, Mike. Points on this possession could have gone a long way towards making this game competitive. Instead, poor execution, especially in the passing game, and it's another wasted drive.
This kick hangs up, and the fair catch will be taken beyond the 35-yard line. The Cowboys offense and Javonte Williams getting set for this next possession. And as you take a look at the numbers, you have to imagine he was the topic of conversation in that locker room at halftime. They got to find a way to slow him down. Nothing they've done has worked so far. 1st and 10 now from the 36. Now it's a bootleg with Prescott. He'll get that to Javonte Williams. He'll get about 4 here as he is taken down.
All right, so there's really 3 areas that a modern NFL running back has to excel. Number 1, the traditional handoffs. Number 2, you have to be excellent and reliable in pass protection. And maybe bigger than all of them, you have to be at least serviceable out of the backfield in the passing game.
On 2nd down, it's Dak. Over the middle to his tight end, Ferguson. And they get this one across midfield to the 47-yard line. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. 4th quarter begins, and it's a run by Williams. And a determined run there inside the 40. It's a gain of 9 yards.
And he has been a handful to deal with throughout this entire contest, Mike. And they came into the game saying, we want to impose our will on the defense, and that's exactly what they've been able to do.
They'll go again with Williams. And he'll be taken down at the 25-yard line. A pickup there of 13. That's good for a Dallas 1st down.
Here's a case of an offense just piling on, really imposing your will on the defense. Everyone in the stadium knows you're going to run it. The defense knows it, you know it. And no matter what they do, they have no answers whatsoever.
Here's a handoff to Williams. And he's going to be taken down. Not so easy this time. They drop him back behind the line. It's 2nd down.
The key to great defensive line play is the get-off. When that ball moves, how fast can you get off the ball and get into the backfield? That's exactly what we saw here. Quick read, react, get off the block, take him down for a loss.
This one is caught by Turpin. And he's got another one. Turpin, touchdown Cowboys. His big night continues. His third touchdown of the game. And that touchdown probably, Greg, ends any small hopes of a comeback on the other side.
Yeah, I think those chances, Mike, were small to begin with, but with that last score, I think this one is pretty much over.
On for the PAT is Aubrey. His kick is good. Cowboys will open it up even further here in this fourth quarter. So now, after the touchdown, out is Aubrey to kick this one away. Melton now to return. And he'll bring it out to the 22-yard line. That's where the offense will take the field. Packers offense ready to take over once more. They'll start out first down and 10. It's the tight end Kraft in motion. Love to throw on first and 10. There's a short one caught by Kraft. That's a nice pickup on a first down throw. It's a gain of 8.
Just a simple hitch route. Certainly nothing special there or anything downfield, but the idea is the more of those you throw and those efficient passes, the second the defense moves up to take it away, that's when you go for the big ones.
Off the play fake. Here's Love. He's going to look for the home run ball. That's caught. It is a big-time play for the Packers. 52 yards.
Both pre-snap and post-snap, this is about as well done as you can do at the quarterback position. Get in and out of the right call, identifying the holes along the back end, and then the throw. You can't put it in a better spot. I mean, that's just a big-time play.
The open man is Reed. He's got it. And he's close to another first down. Brought down just shy of the mark.
So often we see quarterbacks standing in the pocket, holding it, seeing if they can create something downfield. Well, not that play. That play was simple. Snap the ball to the quarterback, spit it out into the hands of your receiver, and let's see what he can do.
On second down, Love. Flush to his right. And he's in! Jordan Love. Touchdown, Green Bay. That his second touchdown tonight. Well, it's not going to be enough, but at least they find the end zone at the end of a hard week's work. At least a little payoff with a touchdown, Greg.
Mike, you can just chalk this one up in the column of too little, too late. Give credit to this offense for not going down without a fight, but they're not going to have enough time to find themselves back in this one.
Now it's McManus for the point after. He gets it to go. And the Packers are able to cut into the deficit.
Packers 17.
So the late score gets them a bit closer to respectability. They'll try to get even closer with an onside kick.
Illegal touching. Offense.
This is tough. You're trying to give your guys a chance and time it just right, but you have to hit it hard enough. This time, it doesn't go 10 yards. Not going to work out.
From the 39, here's a 1st and 10. On the option, here's Williams. Not much to speak of on that one. Maybe a gain of a yard. It's 2nd down.
He's brought down at the 37-yard line. A gain of 2 brings up 2nd and 8.
On the give, it's Williams. And he's going to be taken down, and that will take us to the 2-minute warning. Here now, 3rd and 5. On play action, here's Dak. And he'll just have to throw this one away. There was nowhere to go downfield. And now it's going to bring up a 4th down.
So defensively, there's always the initial pass coverage plan, and then when that breaks down and the quarterback goes into scramble mode, how fast can you then move on to the 2nd phase and what they call plaster, meaning find the nearest receiver and almost play him man-to-man, and it's exactly what they did here, and there was nowhere for the ball to go, and he's forced to just throw it away. I think at this point in the game, Mike, when you have things under control, not only were they able to hold on to the ball for a while, they still were able to manage to add 3 points.
Back out is Brandon Aubrey. Had the field goal a moment ago, and now he'll send this one away. Here's Nixon on the return. And he'll work this one past the 25 to right about the 28-yard line. Out comes the Green Bay offense now as they get set to take over again. They'll see if they can put something together here, beginning with 1st and 10. Shotgun. It's Love. Work in the middle. That's Kraft. He's got it. Packers go ahead and use the first of their timeouts. And they'll get together prior to the 2nd down play.
At the 37-yard line.
From the gun, it's Love. There's Kraft, the tight end. And that's a 1st down. It will be a gain of 8.
Well, give a little credit here defensively. Even though they allowed the 1st down, we've seen defenses really struggle bringing this big tight end to the ground, and they didn't allow him to pick up a bunch of yards after contact, but he was able to get just enough to pick up the 1st down.
On 1st and 10, here's Love. To the left side, he finds Kraft. And he's going to be taken down right at the 25-yard line. That's timeout for Green Bay. It'll be their 2nd. 70 seconds left to go in this game. Set to go now on 1st and 10. Here's Love to throw. Get this over the middle to Golden. And he's close to another 1st down. Brought down just shy of the marker.
It's a gain of 9. Brings up 2nd and a yard. The Cowboys 16-yard line.
Love to throw. Right back to Golden. He's got it again. And they'll pick up the first down. A gain of about 4.
And while this game is certainly all but over, this drive really comes down to pride. On one side, you got a team trying to show they're willing to fight all the way to the end. And then the other, they don't want to give up a touchdown at this point in the game.
On first down, it's Love. He'll step up, and this is going to be a touchdown. It's too little too late. Do get a bit closer as they score here in the final minute of play. And that is now a pair of rushing touchdowns. The quarterback giving it to them, Greg, with his legs in this one.
And we're starting to see, Mike, why this week this coaching staff told us they're encouraging this guy to do this more often. His ability to be a passer, but also a rusher, is an element to this offense that is hard for defenses to account for.
Extra point by McManus, up and good. And the Packers are able to edge a bit closer.
24.
Looking to double up here, score the touchdown. They want more. They're lining up for an onside kick.
Illegal touching. Offense.
Only one timeout remaining for the defense as they take a knee. So it's a win for the Cowboys. This was a game where both offenses were up and down the field, marching the ball at will, matching each other point for point. But in the end, got a few more defensive stops than their opponents did. And that was the difference in this one. So that'll just about do it for Greg Olsen and our entire team. I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. For more, log on to easports.com. It's a win for the Cowboys as we say so long from Arlington.